but no kitchen helper's better than Grandma. That's for sure. And we're bringing you a flavor that our customers absolutely have gone crazy for. Wait over here.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm going to cut right into it. I'm going to cut right into it now.
Yeah, it's back, it's back, it's back.
What is
Whenever
this?
it's here, it sells out just like that.
Pineapple,
yes.
coconut. How could you say no?
Put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. Put the lime in the coconut.
That's your Jamaican trip coming right through the channel.
Coconut, right? Pineapple. Doesn't that just sound to you like a vacation on a beach, right? Doesn't that just
like
sound
a pina colada.
like you can hear the waves? This is my grandma's, and my grandma's is nominated for best cake. And finally, the coconut pineapple is back. I'm going to say it again. It's back. It's back. It's back, and it sells out all the time. So you can choose the cinnamon. You can choose the cinnamon walnut, which is where it all started. Or you can choose the always limited edition pineapple coconut, 28 ounces, 3 easy payments of $9, ships to you for free. Let me share with you, if you go to Boston, people will be lining up around the block to get this cake. These cakes that you're ordering right now are not even made. So if you have a special occasion coming up and you want the freshest, the most flavorful, let's talk about where you got this cake, Chatterbox kind of cake, then this is exactly the cake that you want. Let's welcome in Marie-Louise Ludwig, because she is bringing these to us, and they are so moist and flavorful. First of all, I mean, we could even stop because we can smell them. You can smell it, how good it is, right? And you can even look at it, and before I even put my fork in it, you can see how moist it is.
Look at all the walnuts.
I know, isn't it crazy? So welcome on in, Marie-Louise Ludwig. So nice to see you.
Great to see you, and we are so excited to be bringing back some of our summer favorites. The famous summer trio, which includes one of our QVC family's favorite, back by popular demand, that's moist and dense and loaded with coconut. Coconut one way in the middle with that fresh pineapple, and then when they bake it on the top, that fresh coconut takes on an entirely different flavor.
Yeah,
So,
let's talk about the coconut first, because it's so limited and limited edition. I'm actually leaning on the table and moving the table because I'm so excited about this. But let's talk about just, in fact, my grandma's and what's in this pineapple coconut cake.
Well, a pineapple coconut cake has to start with fresh pineapple. So fresh pineapple all the way through. You've got the coconut on the top, coconut through the middle. But what's beautiful about our bakery is all of our cakes are baked in small batches. And you can see we are a real bakery. We're not this big automated bakery. Look, those are real people. Those are our master bakers there, making sure that every cake is perfect, making sure that that signature streusel or whatever on the inside is loaded up, and then the top is fully loaded up. And then we package them in a great freezer bag. We ship them to you fresh. They are baked fresh and shipped fresh, and know that you can keep them in the freezer for 365 days. And our cakes are always kosher as well. Look at those giant California Mariani walnuts in there.
Yeah,
how about that?
And in fact, I probably did a disservice to you. I didn't mean to, Marie-Louise. As we're coming out of that video, that of course is the cinnamon walnut. So we might as well talk about the cinnamon walnut that I have in my hand, since that was your original cake. Is that right?
I would have to say yes. This has got to be the most popular cake of any cake we've ever done, because it was the first cake that we've ever done. What makes it so great, the recipe really is a true grandmother's recipe. It's over 150 years old. It's made with the finest ingredients, nothing artificial in it, no preservatives in it, that pure Madagascar bourbon vanilla that you can smell in there, farm fresh eggs, and the secret to being so moist and dense is it's not butter. There's no butter in our cakes. It is pure, rich, sour cream that gets stirred into that luscious batter. The choice of ingredients in this instance with that cinnamon walnut, Those California Mariani walnuts are the only walnuts we will use. When they bake up, the oil's in there, mixed with that sugar and that cinnamon on the top, and they get all caramelized, and it makes it even better.
So that's the original, the granddaddy.
Yeah.
But by the way, the pineapple coconut, as I said, pineapple coconut is here. Snap it up. If you love the cinnamon and you always get the cinnamon walnut, the pineapple coconut is the limited edition. If that doesn't scream summer, I don't know what does. Let's go to the regular cinnamon because, we're on Alberti's pineapple coconut. So let's talk about that one.
Okay, so the fresh pineapple all the way through, coconut through the middle of that, fresh coconut, but two different ways. So if you look at our signature streusel in the middle and you see those chunks of pineapple, you see a white coconut. That's that fresh, meaty, delicious, soft and chewy coconut. But when we put a generous amount of that on the top of the cake, that gets toasted. It takes on a completely different flavor. So this is really a nice taste of summer. It's fresh and delicious, and pineapple coconut, perfect together.
It's so moist it sticks to the fork upside down. It's awesome. It's so good. It really is. It'll feel like the heaviest cake. You know, when you pick when you pick that up, because it's so dense and it's so moist, it will feel very, very heavy.
And the vanilla comes through screaming, as I was gonna, which I love. So if vanilla's not your jam, don't pick that up. But the vanilla and the coconut and the pineapple just says summer, waves crashing on the shore. I see this with a big dollop of vanilla ice cream if you wanted to, or just a nice cold glass of milk. Honestly, equally, certainly shareable,
infinitely shareable.
Let's go to the cinnamon.
And definitely something that you can turn into many different things, not just a slice of cake, right? Like serve it with your favorite ice cream, serve it with a little liqueur, something like that. Let's go into the cinnamon without walnuts, right? So we've got that plain cinnamon, but anything but
I like to stay because sometimes you feel like a nut and sometimes you don't. We just have some people, you get one of each cake. So if you have somebody over and they don't want the nuts in it, but a generous amount of that cinnamon sugar all the way through the middle of a cake, and then again on the top of the cake. I love this particular one with fresh berries in the summer. Cut up those strawberries and blueberries and peaches. I made a peach French toast with this cinnamon cake, and it was just delicious.
Speaking of French toast, there is a French toast here. I like
there's
that
about
idea.
15 slices in each cake. So what's great is maybe you have a few slices left over. Simple, you just cut them up. You make a simple egg wash with a little bit of egg and a little bit of heavy cream, and you whip that up with a whisk. You dip it in, you grill it in butter, and then put whatever you want on the top. In this case with peaches, I cut up some sliced peaches, and then I grilled them off, and then I put them with fresh maple syrup on the top, and it was delicious.
How about this? If you're doing something, Labor Day is right around the corner.
Right.
A lot of people still love celebrating, having people over for parties and gatherings. What about this, right? Take that cake, you literally slice it in half.
That's it.
Then take your whipped cream,
and put it
layer
in
your strawberries and your blueberries and more whipped cream, put the top of the cake back on.
The lid.
Fill in the center, and then all of a sudden you've got like that most amazing trifle for everybody to just scoop in and enjoy. But here's what we love about it, right? It's a go-to, it's a classic, it's what you were saying a little bit earlier. It is always going to satisfy, right? The consistency of the flavor that you get with my grandma's. These are small batch baked, fewer than 100 cakes every single time, and all the toppings are hand placed in each one of these cakes.
Yeah, and this is that limited edition. So go ahead and put the limited edition of that beautiful coconut and pineapple in your cart and make sure you check out, because I promise you, we very rarely see this. Then there is the cinnamon walnut, which is like the original, the one that made everything famous in the My Grandma's.
Recipe,
and then we have the cinnamon. So that is the without nuts version. You've got out of 3 easy payments of $9 and ships for free. It's nominated for best cake for a reason, not made up, but by you because it's so beloved. Marie Louise, thank you so much for bringing this to us. I have no auto delivery on that, and now is the time to definitely get it and check out.
All right, so we have a couple updates for you. We want to let you know, Egg Harbor calamari gone. Like we said, when we tell you pick up something before it's gone, pick it up.
I mean it.
Also, hey, the Rastelli Reserve Filet Mignons gone. Congratulations to those of you that picked that up. Next time you see them on air, get them while we have them. All right, now we've got something very special for you. Summer ain't over.